Hello and welcome in yet another Path of Exile strategy. Today we are gonna run 50 strand maps using the setup for the Mirror of Delirium. We are gonna be using 3 of these scarabs per map and 2 of these scarabs per map. We are using tier 16 strand map because it's very long, it has lots of monsters and it has a very simple layout. We are not trying to get any mods here because the quantity doesn't necessarily affect our drops from Delirium, just our drop from monsters. So we are trying to get to have just a rare T16 map, nothing special. We are using Atlas tree, where we just take a bunch. Here you go, where we take a bunch of nodes for the Delirium, for splinters, for the number that we can stack here in the left corner. We are taking some nodes that just grants us chance to have more rewards. We take some pack size. We take shrines, because shrines not only make the map easier but also faster and grants lots of monsters. And surprisingly, we are gonna take heist, because heist is very efficient on strand map, because on strand map you have a very simple layout where you cannot go over a heist locker and ignore it. You just see every heist locker that's nearby. So we are gonna take a bunch of nodes for blueprints, because we don't care for anything but blueprints. Blueprints are like 35C if you sell them in bulk on TFT. So you take here heist nodes and here heist nodes. Other than that, we just take the usual, the explicit modifier and the quant. And we are gonna run heist on the map device, because that just gives us a lot of chances to get blueprints, which are very, very worthy right now. So yeah, let's get into it. And here we are, right after I ran 50 maps. The whole process took around 3 hours and 20 minutes. So like one map was around 4 minutes, a little less than that, but I also had counted the time I spent here putting all the items into the stash tab. Now I'm gonna sort this out and leave just the best drops because we have a lot of bubble currency and a lot of maps. And here I am right after I sorted all the bubble currency out. I left only currency and scarabs that were over 1C each. We got some currency, some like normal currency. We got surprisingly many stacked decks. We also got pretty juiced currency, like 5 Eldritch Chaos Orbs, which we got from free cards. We got 2 Bavaldo puzzle boxes. These did not drop on the ground. These we got from a mercenary, and as you can see, or as you cannot see, there aren't any divines because we dropped 4 exalted orbs. As I mentioned many times before, these have the same chance as divine orbs. So we got very, very, very unlucky considering that each map was pretty packed with monsters, considering that we ran Delirium, and we didn't get a single raw divine drop. But as you will see in a second, it did not affect our earnings. So yeah, we got a bunch of blueprints that were either revealed or not revealed. We got simulacrums, and we got a bunch, and this is very important because this gives us like the most profit, the Delirium orbs. If we go to Wealthy Exile, I unclicked many things. We don't look at the 40 divines, we look at 26 divines here because it doesn't price Delirium orbs well, because here it says 9C, and if you go to Faustus in game, you can see that each and every of those Delirium orbs have a different price on Faustus. For example, on Faustus you can buy a fine Deli orb for 35C, and it says 10C here. So I haven't clicked any Deli orbs, I haven't clicked any blueprints because these are all also not priced well, and I haven't clicked any like things that might make our evaluation bad, inaccurate. And I've done all the pricing myself in a spreadsheet. I'll show you just in a second. We surprisingly got some uniques. This is actually from the seer that we encountered, which is surprising because like I played this game for a while and seer never got anything like over 10C. We got a bunch of simulacrums. These are each worth 65C, and it's important to notice that because when we run Delirium with this strategy, we try to optimize time. If you'd like to optimize the earnings per map, not per time, you could go Alva here and Alva here to get as many monsters, and then in most maps you will get to 10 rewards instead of the usual 9 we are getting here. And if you get to 10 rewards, you get like double the amount of simulacrum splinters, but the map takes a lot longer. You need to do Alva. Yeah, I just didn't want to bother. So yeah, and here is the spreadsheet I made. The investments on the map. I didn't count the investment in strand maps. It's 4C, but we got a lot more maps. I just dumped them into the maps tab, but we got like 120 maps or so, so I didn't want to count them. But we've invested in scarabs. This scarab is the more priced one, the more worthy one. So investments are 6 div in total. Profit, this is according to Wealthy Exile. When I price the currency, the jewels, as said here, without these, without originator maps, blueprints, and daily orbs. Originator maps are 2 div. I've counted 30C for each, which is like generous. Blueprints are 10.4 div because these with one wing revealed are 35C in bulk, and the revealed are 120 and 160. Daily orbs, we are using Faustus because on TFT you can sell for 120 the market price, which is 12C for each orb, and we are using Faustus because it's really profitable. Like, for example, the market, if you even go to a Weekend Poet trade, you can see that it says 10 chaos, and on Faustus, as I've shown before, you can actually sell those for like 35. Yesterday it was even 45 chaos per one. So yeah, you'll need to price them here if you wanna get the same results. Real profit, which is the total profit minus investments, is 50 div. Average time per map is 4 minutes if you go, like, if you count the time you're going from here to here and putting all the things into the tab, that's 4 minutes. Time to run all maps was briefly 3 hours and 20 minutes. I didn't count that, I just took the average time map and average time per map and multiplied it by 50. Profit per hour is 15.6 div, and profit per map equals 1.02 div or so. So just 1 div, you know. So yeah, I would say that it was fun. I feel pretty rigged that we didn't get any like real drops, because like the only thing on my filter was this, and this we got from the mercenary. I'm disappointed that we didn't get any raw divines, but I actually think that it's quite profitable, because like I got unlucky, and yet I still am here saying that 16 div per hour, and it was pretty fun, pretty chill. There is nothing like just zooming through the map and getting all the rewards in the end. So I would recommend it, but you need to have a build with a good clear speed. Yeah, so that's it. See you in the next video.